Hello everyone, I'm Jade from The Fabulous Sister and Everything Else, and I have the wonderful Steph with me again tonight. Sorry, I'm just going to quickly go and share.
Hi, Alex. Wait for a few more people to come on.
Hi all. If you say hi if you're here, that'd be great. Morning, Alex, or evening.
Hi, Patricia. Hey, Elizabeth.
Hey Carly, I know you're in the background but can't comment. Hi Patricia, and Elizabeth. I'm very well, thank you.
I'm good, thanks, Dal.
How are you? I think that's all the groups done. So does anyone want a card to begin with? Hello to the Big C.
The Big C is in the house.
How are you, Tricky? I haven't seen you on many lives recently.
That bass out of your voice, Stephanie. British accent for you.
If you want a mini read, please donate. If you just want a card. Shit, now I'm you're stalking my picture.
Alex wants a card. Sue says hi.
Hey Sue.
No, it's just because we love you. See, that's all it is, girl.
Alex, the card for you is divination. Embrace your powers of divination, which are especially strong right now. You have the clear ability to see your situation with crystal clear clarity. You just need to look at what way you want to go. Does that make sense, Alex? You know which way you want to go, you just keep doubting it. Hi, Chi Chi. You can have a card. Brilliant. I'm glad that makes sense, Alex. Chi Chi, I've got the magical gateway. It takes courage and trust to venture into the unknown. Yet this is where the greatest rewards are. It's time to step forward boldly without looking back. Stop worrying about what other people think and just be you and move forward in the way that is strongest for you at this time. Does that make sense, Gigi? I hope I'm pronouncing that right. In the rocking chair.
I love rocking chairs. Hey, Julie.
Hey, Julie. Does anyone else want a card? Oh, I don't really get that. So Chi, stop letting things hold you back because of the fear of moving forward. Allow yourself to move forward and stop looking backwards or staying where you're at. Does that make more sense? Elizabeth, you can have a card as well. Chiquita, it's that code for going to sleep, honey.
Hi,
Hi ho.
everyone.
Hi ho. Off to work we go.
Yeah, or off to the kitchen, I usually say.
Elizabeth, I've got precious time. Whatever it is you're thinking about doing, now is the right time. Don't waste your time in waiting to move forward. And don't waste anyone else's time either with them holding on for your decision. Does that make sense, Elizabeth? Brilliant. I'm glad that makes sense.
Julie wanted a card as well, boss.
Oh, cool. I'll do Julie now. Thank you. Now the recliner.
Yeah, my recliner puts me out too.
My recliner's broken.
Oh, you gotta have a recliner, man.
No, mine's broken at the minute. Judy, I've got Believe in the Magic. Open your eyes and see the magic that's all around in nature. The fairy of the northern lights say you are part of nature too. So you are magical too. See how you are progressing. Look at how far you have come and believe that you are worth the love and the respect that you give out. Does that make sense to you, Judy? And you, Mal, I'm not going to try and pronounce the rest of that name because I will insult people. Mal, I can take your card and see what it says, but if you would like a mini read, then please donate. About to go on a walk with my son, but couldn't bear missing again. Oh, thank
We
you.
love you too, Julie.
Mal, the card for you is abundance. Hey Donna, thank you for popping on. Prepare yourself for incoming abundance. Release any mental blockages you may have in fairyland and human land. There is enough abundance for everyone. So I hope that makes sense to you, Mal. Have a lovely night. Yes, it is night here, Julie. We're at almost 11 o'clock at night. What time are you at again?
Thanks, Julie. You too, doll.
Patricia Matthews, are you on the live? I've got had a donation of someone called Patricia Matthews. Are you here?
$8 in the morning, bro. Oh, let's start. afternoon.
Oh,
and stuff.
yes.
She is, yeah, she is.
Sorry, Patricia, I didn't receive it. Right, Patricia, I will start and then Steph will do the mediumship if she gets someone for you. It's Saturday. We're only on Friday. So, Patricia, purity. Always trust in the purity of your heart. Look inside your heart, and within you will find the answers to your question. Note how pure you truly are. Allow yourself to move forward in the way that is best for you. See the purity that you have and hold it and allow it to be your light. Allow it to help you make the decision. Keep your purity no matter what others around you are doing at this time. Does that make sense, Patricia? Brilliant. I'll hand you over to Steph now then.
Hi, Patricia. I've got an elderly gentleman with me. He showed me something to begin with, but I didn't quite know what it was, except it was white. And I couldn't make out what it was. So I asked him for something else, and he gave me a silver or white gold necklace in the shape of a heart. And he gave me a floral tattoo. If that makes any sense to you.
Steph, while you're waiting for her to respond to that, can I just quickly say something?
Yeah, of course.
Patricia,
Yeah, you've got a spammer. Trace Mary.
don't allow people who are being petty to upset you, and stay true to you even if their arguments are hurting you and upsetting you. Does that make sense to you, what I mean?
It's not Karen O'Donnell, it's Trace Mary.
I know, I clicked on her comment by mistake. I hope that makes sense, and I'll pass you back to Steph. Sorry, Steph, to interrupt.
You're right, Dal. Could you take what I gave you, Patricia?
Yes, it does.
I think that's to what you... Just block her down. Don't worry about the... She's still going.
How are you still going? Do you know what's really funny? The person who she's just tried to ask for a reading will know that she's just a child.
Yeah. Okay. Right, let's get this start. He's given me a white teddy bear to give to you, and it's got a little bow tie on it. And he's saying that you need some upliftment and some comfort at the minute, and that's why he's given it to you, so that you can cuddle it and you can feel, you know, a bit brighter and a bit more uplifted. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
He's saying that it's been really hard for you recently, and there's been some things that have gone on, some situations that have really knocked you back. But, like, it's not going to last forever. It'll get better sooner than you think, is what he's saying. Do you understand what I mean, Dal? Or what he means, rather. Because, like, they don't open stuff up to me. That's none of my business. As long as you understand it, that's all that matters.
That's nice to know.
Yeah, it's not going to last forever. He's saying he's been around you, checking up on you, and he's been trying to uplift you as much as he can. And like you felt as if you've been cuddled once or twice, but you weren't sure at the time. Does that make sense?
I understand fully, I think it's the answer to that one.
I don't know.
Yes, he has.
He says he'll always be there. He doesn't go very far. And when you feel like you need him, you can just ask him for a cuddle and he'll give you one. He can hear you. He might not respond in the way that he usually would or used to, but he can definitely hear you. He's blown you a big kiss and he said he's going to go now.
I felt him and I still do.
He's still there. He's not lost. He's not gone anywhere.
Hiya, Kirsty.
Hello.
Sorry, I thought you'd finished. And hi. Why Steph was reading someone else? Come on. Sorry, I've got to go back up through the comments to find out who else. Hi, Karen. Karen says hi to you.
Hi, Karen.
Oh, you're more than welcome from the pair of us, Patricia. Alright. I have no other donations. Okay, I will do one card reading for whoever puts the card first. And please let me know if you donate for a proper reading.
Yeah, if you do donate, put it in the comments, otherwise we don't know.
Well, I've got no other notifications about donations.
You better hang out and tell us stories then.
What stories would you like, Chiquita? Oh, thank you, Patricia. That's lovely of you.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks, Chiquita. What stories do you want? Or put card if you want a card reading.
I can do card readings, I just prefer mediumship readings.
I'm not having any luck with donating tonight. I'll try next time.
We'll see if we can put it in the comments. Don't know if that'll work.
Hold on.
Tell us how you hear your guides or how they speak to you. It's just like a voice in your head
My
that you're fully aware isn't yours.
Yeah, I agree, Steph. Or
Like-
my guide just comes in and talks.
Yeah. I mean, I don't get that because I don't do what Jade does. But like for me, it's like I have an inner monologue, and I know not everybody has that. But I'm aware of what my inner monologue sounds like compared to my guide, who happens to be Italian. So when I hear some fierce Italian going on, I know full well it ain't me because I don't speak Italian. Because
me,
my guide
if
is
she
a man and I don't have a man's voice. Sorry, boss.
For me, if she's talking, sometimes I know it's her. Sometimes. Sometimes I do wonder if I'm just talking to myself, yeah. Sometimes. When it takes too long to answer, or if I get the answer I'm really wanting, I do wonder if it's me.
Oh yeah, because she's a female, isn't she? So yeah, I can understand what you'd think. Yeah, my guides are all men, and they're all different nationalities with different languages. And last I checked, I don't know a single word of Italian or Mandarin for that matter.
You know, hello.
Oh yeah, I know how to say hello in Chinese because he made me learn it for about 9 months before because he just point blank refused to speak to me in English. But he speaks English very well. I hear voices that aren't mine, but it's more in the space between sleep and wake. Yeah.
That's quite common for it to start like that.
You understand? No, I don't understand their language. He just refused to speak to me in English. He kept speaking to me in Chinese, which I do not know a word of. And he made me learn Chinese for 9 months. And I've forgotten all of it except how to say hello, which is ni hao. And other than that, and once I did that, he was like, okay, now I'll speak to you in English.
Kirsty Williams has donated. Hey Kirsty, are you still there?
Do I ever get scared? No. I hope it wasn't harsh Chinese.
Karen, yours has just come through too, but Kirsty went through first.
Chinese is Chinese. It's a very difficult language to learn. Okay, who are we doing first?
Kirsty.
Kirsty.
Kirsty, I've got the new beginnings card for you. The fairy godmother heralds the joyous news of a new idea. Allow yourself to nurture it and protect your idea as you would a baby. Your new idea is really good, Kirsty. Allow yourself to know that you can move forward with this in a productive way which it suits you. It does not need to suit anyone else. The important part is it suits you, and it is down to you whether you move forward with it. But I do feel it would be beneficial to yourself for you to. Does that make sense, Kirsty? Just let me get brilliant new things, love it. Cool. I'll hand you over to Steph.
Hi, Kirsty. I've got a blonde lady with me, and I asked her for something like a close memory, and she gave me like a baby's Moses basket and a wedding photo. Does that make sense? Couldn't tell you whose wedding it was.
Hiya, not at the minute, hon.
Mm. I don't like saying this, but she's showing me a car that is totally wrecked, and I want to. She makes me feel like that's how she passed. I don't like giving those, but do you understand that, hon? If you don't know who she is, I can send her away and get someone else, but no, I don't know. No worries, Dad. I can get someone else. I've got a man, real tall man. I want to say slender. He's very lean. Probably early 50s. He's shown me it's like a puppy or a small dog, and then he's shown me a beach as a memory. Do you know who he is? I feel like he's paternal side. I think so, yeah. Um, okay, he's talking about there's been a situation where you feel as if the the goalposts are being moved and you don't know whether you're coming or going, what you're doing with it. You're just all over the place with it. Does that make sense? He's not telling me what it is, and that's fine. Hey, Kristen.
Hey, Kristen. Thank you for the donation. We've got Karen in front of you, and then you.
Yeah. Yeah, he just said you're in a muddle. He's saying that it'll come slowly but surely, but you will achieve what you want to achieve. He says
Definitely.
you feel like you're in a muddle because it's like a push and pull. Half of you wants to do it, the other half of you is a bit scared of the unknown. So you're kind of fighting against it a little bit, and you don't really know what to do with it. Does that make sense? Do you understand that, Kirsty? He's not going to let me move. Brilliant, thank you. Yes, I'm
Brilliant.
scared it's moving my mind outward. Yeah, it's just not so much being scared of it, it's just the doubt, like, I get it. Where you wonder, like, oh God, like you get given something and you think, are they actually going to be able to take it? Because it just seems so trivial and silly. Something as basic as, I don't know, a necklace or a photograph or, an animal. And you think, no, they're not going to be able to take that. And you give it and they're like, yeah, yeah. I'm like, really? Yeah. It's just doubt. It's just little things like, you know, worried what if I get it wrong? What if they don't know who the person is? What if they can't take anything I give them? Yeah, just as hard as it is, put it out of your mind and just give what you get. That's all
Really
I do.
sorry. Really sorry, Christine. I don't actually know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But Kirsty, I completely understand having fear with giving what you're getting. It's not always easy.
He's saying that he's helping you with it anyway. And he said, give her a big cuddle from me, and he's blowing you a kiss and he's going to go. I am. She was smoking. Oh, yeah, you had her mum last time, and she was chain smoking.
Did I? Okay.
Yeah, she was using you as the conduit to get her fix.
I don't remember.
I tell you what, I'd do that if I was the spirit. But like, hey, I need to smoke. Come on.
Right. I'm glad you could take that.
Thank
Karen,
you, Kirsty.
are you still here?
Yeah, let us get a couple of puffs in.
Yeah. I must admit, remember.
Mm,
Oh yeah. Yeah. I've just been re-enlightened.
yeah.
Brilliant. Karen, you're going through something really personal at the minute, aren't you? Does that make sense what I'm talking about? And I feel like this is very personal. And I feel like you're quite a private person. remember things are only transient and nothing is set in stone. And there's a certain thing you can change, but to change it means you're upset someone else. That if it's what's best for you and what's going to allow you to move forward, then consider doing it. Know that your path is yours to walk and that no one else can walk your path for you. And there be those who stay with you through thick and thin who are of like mind, and those who are not will drop to the wayside to make room for those of like mind to come in a bit more. Allow yourself to know where you're going and allow yourself to continue to move forward in the way you are meant to. Know that each hurdle has its challenges, that each hurdle is yours, and as you know, you have jumped many hurdles through your years, and now it is time for you to jump another, and you can jump this one in the same way you have jumped all the others. I hope that makes sense. Do you know, did that make sense to you, Karen?
Mm.
Yeah, very much so.
Hey,
And
Karen. Sorry, Dal. This lady's not going to wait. She is not the most patient.
I was just about to say I had you.
You know, this lady's, she's just. I've got a fairly tall lady. She's got long, dark, curly hair. She's given me a red rose and a party. I feel like she's maternal side. Does that make sense, Karen? Yeah, another impatient one. She was not a patient lady.
No, and if there's something you're meant to be doing it, she wouldn't let you leave it till later.
Mm-mm. Yeah. If you've
Her
ever had
and
saying a bull in a china shop, she were it. Think so, but she isn't tall. Did she have like kind of a bit of an obsession with high heels? As bad as that sounds. But yeah, she makes me feel like she had an obsession with heels. Does that make sense, Karen? Because I feel like she's got a 6-inch pair of stilettos on. Yeah. Yeah. That's why she looks so tall to me, because I'm only 5 foot. So, yeah. She's talking about, she's saying that you need to shine and just be who you are. She's talking about there's people around you, only a few, maybe a couple, who are just, it's almost as if they're trying to dumb you down. Does that make sense, Dal? Yeah. She said there's still a couple about, and she's talking about that's what's making you feel so low at points because you've got these people that are just trying to dumb you down because you shine brighter than they do, and they've got the little green monster of jealousy. She says you're better than that. Does that make sense, Karen? She's not going to let me move until. She said if I don't go stand for advice, that's what she means. She's saying that you'll achieve everything you want to achieve. I'm going to say literally what she just said because you're as bloody minded as she was. Does that make sense to you, though?
That's so lovely. Hell yeah.
Yeah. She's saying go for it and don't let nothing stop you and nobody get in your way. She's blown you a big kiss and she's going to go down. Alright? So I'll leave that with you. Oh, she's making me itchy too.
Right. We've got Kristen next.
Mm-hmm.
And then we've also got to pick someone because Kristen's donated for that person.
Okay. Come and get a coffin. You're welcome, doll.
Kristen, I haven't seen you comment for a bit. Can you comment, please, honey, so I know you're still here?
Do you know what? She was lovely. She was like the life of a party when she walked in the room.
Puff. Brilliant. I'm glad you're here. Kristen,
Puff, puff, puff. No, I ain't puffing, but I'll puff, puff.
it's time for you to stop moving forward, to stop staying where you are through the fear of failure. You will not fail at what you want to do. You just need to allow yourself to move forward in the way that is correct for you and not in the way that other people wish you to. Move forward with what it is you truly want to do, and you'll be able to go exactly where you want to go. Allow yourself to know that you have the inner wisdom to go forward with the knowledge of how it's going to play out already. Allow yourself to go forward and move forward with the career option you have created for yourself. It will create many opportunities for you and allow you to move forward. Does that make sense, Kristen? Does that make sense, honey? Evening, Megan. Just wait until I know whether what I've just said actually makes. Kristin, did you understand that? Yes, I want to stay where I am, but I'm not sure that you might have spoken to people. No, do what's right for you. You already know the answer to that, and you know what's best for you. And you need to do what is best for you at this time. I'm going to hand you over to Steph.
Kristen, I think you're going to know exactly who I've already got. I've got a slightly larger build lady with long dark hair, and then I have a man who I believe to be her husband who is stood behind her. But then I have another smaller lady with grey hair who I feel like she had a hearing aid because she's been messing with my ear ever since she's been stood here on right side. And she showed me lilies and a little grey cat. Does that make sense? I can't help it. They won't let me. I'm not allowed to swear. I'm not allowed to smoke while I'm reading. My grandmother had a hearing aid. Yeah, I've got this little lady with this other large. We've had her before, and she's very much like the boss, the hierarchy. Can't remember who she was.
Bear in mind how short Steph is when Steph says tall.
Yeah, I'm only 5 foot. Like, I need a chair to reach most cupboards. They're talking about they're very proud of you for how far you've come and for what you've achieved. They know that it's been really rough on you in recent years. They're talking about you set out to do what you set out to do and to reach where you wanted to be. And you achieved all of that. Does that make sense, Dal?
Absolutely.
So 5'8" is enormous to me.
5'2" is tall to Steph.
Yeah, it is. They're saying that they love you very much and you're going to go further than you know. They're talking about sometimes you don't give yourself enough credit for what you've actually managed to achieve. And yet if you were to sit down and look at it all and lay it all out, you would see what you've actually done, so that when you think about things that you want to achieve, it doesn't seem such an impossible task. Does that make sense? Have we got another one?
Yeah, Chiquita's just pointed them out, and Claire, thank you, girl. I've just blocked the ceiling.
Bless you, doll. Oh no, please don't cry. I don't like making people cry. I give what I get, doll, and that's what they're telling me to say. I'm just the messenger. It's as if like you've got things in mind, like you've got ideas and things like where you want to go, where you want to be, what you want to do, and you look at it and you just go, oh my god, like it looks enormous, it looks like an impossible task, like, oh, I can't achieve. But if you were to really lay out your life and go, well, what have I actually overcome, you would look at it and go, oh no, this is easy. Oh, bless you, down. Yeah, and you did massive. You can do anything you want to do. Anything. They're talking about you need a big cuddle and a big kiss, and they're going to have a party for you. And they're going to go, all right, Dal? I hope that helps you. Hi, Adam.
Hi, Jade. It's me and Steph tonight. I don't have Adam on.
I've morphed into Adam.
Oh. I am just getting scammer after scammer tonight.
Nuisance. Adam is watching. Is he?
Is he?
It's news to me. Right, smoke time.
Hey, Adam. Thanks for saying hi.
Yeah. Do we have anybody else? Oh no, we've got.
We've got to pick someone. I'm going to let you pick tonight, Steph.
Yeah, stuff like Adam under the stairs tonight. Yeah, he's in his cupboard eating his half a pack of prawn cocktail.
I thought we were cutting him down to a quarter of a pack.
That's it, quarter of a pack. Maybe I've been too generous. Right. Oh, hi, Gina.
Hi, Gina.
Everyone comment and who the first person I'm drawn to. Adam usually gives me freebies. I ain't Adam. Blair, Jade.
Who are we going to, honey?
Keita. I got your grandparents. I got your grandmother and your mum. They walked in quickest, so. Right. Chiquita, they're talking about your mediumship, and they're saying that you are advancing with it subconsciously.
Is this Peter, yeah?
Yeah, see, I've got your grandmother and your mum. Yeah, they're talking about you're advancing in your mediumship slowly but surely. Yes, you.
Peter.
but you're doing it subconsciously, so it's when you're in your dream state, or that state we were talking about where you're hearing voices between wake and sleep.
Are you with Peter or Chiquita?
Chiquita.
You said Peter's
Pete.
name first.
No, Chiquita. C. Rose Stevenson.
No, she's with Chiquita Peter.
Sorry,
I thought
Peter.
you said Peter
No,
as well.
sorry if I have, my bad, but no.
I tell you what I'll do. I'll do Peter. You do Chiquita, and I'll do Peter.
All right then. Yeah. Do you understand that, Chiquita, where you are advancing in your mediumship, but you're doing it subconsciously. So you're doing it when you're in a dream state, or you're in that state between being awake and asleep. No, your people don't wait. See, they were the first ones to run straight in and literally ran. You ask for clarity. That makes sense. That's what they're giving you. They're saying that you're becoming more open to it as well. It's not so much like, oh, I don't want to do mediumship. It's more, you're getting more curious about it now and more open to the idea of actually doing it. Does that make sense? No, they won't let you fight like a cat. She's talking about you still have a little bit of fear around it, but not as much as you did, say, maybe even a few weeks ago. They're both saying that they're very proud of you because you are progressing, and even subconsciously you are putting the work in to progress. So they're definitely very proud and pleased that you are doing that. They're giving you kisses and cuddles as well, and they're gonna go. Okay, Anne? They just wanted to give you that clarity that you'd asked for.
Peter, are you struggling to pick a direction? Sorry, Chiquita. I'm gonna do Peter because she did say Peter, and then did a reading for who she felt like.
Sorry.
So,
I got confused because they just ran in and then I started seeing other people, but yeah.
Peter, are you struggling to pick a direction at this time? And I feel like you've already made your mind up about what direction you want to go in, and you're just procrastinating for the point of it. Because once you take a step, then you've got to continue on that path, and it's like something keeps holding you back. But I feel like it's your fear. Does this make sense to you? Chiquita, I might come back to you yet. We don't know better than I was gonna do.
Mm,
And
don't.
I feel like you already. I feel like you're looking at something that's for your own progression. I don't feel it's to help anyone else. Right, I'm going to take your card, Peter, as well. Because I said card, but this started to be given. I've got the Child of the Moon card, but with you, I feel like this represents the fact that you need to trust in yourself more and go with the flow and allow yourself to move forward in the way that you're wanting to. Does that make sense, Peter? And although you feel very alone in doing this, you have more support than you realise. And sometimes you just need to trust that people around you are as genuine as they seem. Because I feel like you find it hard to trust in anyone. And I feel like you have a real genuine friend who would really support you and be there for you, but you don't let anyone in too close. Does this make sense, Peter? And it's time to start trusting again. I know there's a lot of past hurt and a lot of past pain through you trusting too much, but now it's learning that balance and learning to trust those who have earned your trust. And I'm going to leave that there. I hope that all makes sense, Peter. Has anyone else donated who I haven't read for? Or Steph hasn't read for who's donated? You're very welcome, Peter. I'm going to take that as no one else has donated. I'm going to take that as no one else has donated, and I'm going to go as we've been on an hour.
Don't mind.
We have. Right, I hope all the messages tonight made sense. Thank you to those who donated, but also thank you to those who just helped by commenting and keeping the energy nice and high tonight.
Yeah.
And those who shared us out as well. Many thanks. And I will see you all on Sunday night with Adam.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone. Night all.